This movie tells a story of a therapy group that is forced to confront the monsters of their past when an isolated weekend retreat tests their emotional resilience and ability to survive. First of all, this movie captures both the natural beauty of the environment and just how eerie and stunning a trip deep into the Canadian wilderness with a bunch of strangers can be. The visual looks nice with a mountainous and forested setting that fits the film's theme about people lost in themselves. Across the board, the acting is decent as well. The premise is actually interesting. Unfortunately, the movie fails to explore these themes in a nuanced way or set itself apart from the many other horror films centered around trauma. It's shallow and delivers a progressively underwhelming and tedious experience. There's a lot going on here, and the script never completely merged them into something fully satisfying. There's just a disconnect between what the movie wants to focus on and where it wants to go. Instead, the movie just lumbers from idea to idea. It relies mainly on brief and surface-level dialogue to offer any insight into the lives of the women and the group's dynamics. Quick cuts to hallucinations and memories serve a purpose thematically, but the film doesn't treat it as severe as it does to shock the audience. The movie opens ineffectively with a sequence that poorly establishes the abusive relationship between the main character and her boyfriend. We learn very little about the doctor as well, especially in relation to her background and motivations for her unusual methods. The movie then meanders as it's focused on the tiresome exploits of uniformly bland and generic characters. The film suffers from a lack of pacing and falls under familiar tropes without offering enough thrills to justify them. It hardly weaves together the lives and traumas of the characters it wants to portray with the terror they face in the forest, leaving many questions unanswered. By the time we reach the unsatisfying ending, the movie's efforts at linking the surviving characters' trauma and their real-life antagonists falling hopelessly flat. Overall, we do not recommend to watch this in theaters. Just wait on your free TV channel.